What's up, guys, and welcome back to OTM Paranormal. I'm super excited to be here with you guys today. So, next week is the big week. It is season 9 finale. How crazy is that? But you know what that means. Today is our Q&A, so we're going to sit down and go through some of those with you. I'm excited, so let's get into it. Alrighty, so I have some of the questions here written on my phone, and we're just going to get right into it. So, the first question is from Slick Rick, and they want to know, what is it like being on the road with the team? I wish I could tell you. I won't even lie. I sleep most of the time. So, as funny as that is to say. So, road trips are quite chaotic with us. We kind of build them very sporadically and just kind of hop on the road with whatever we have. And I sleep while we're on the road because anytime we reach a stop, we start filming. And then after we film, we have a lot of the after work we got to get done. And it just involves a lot of staying awake at the hotels, recharging, showering, getting ready for the next video, getting ready to leave again. And it just so happens to be most convenient for me to sleep in the car. So, it's peaceful on my end. I'm sure from the driver and the cameraman's end, it's probably not as peaceful. But I take really good naps in the car. So, yeah. Alright, our next question is from Kid Blast. Yeah, Blast. And he wants to know, what are your plans for season 10? Watch and find out. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not giving anything away for season 10 in this video. I do have some questions about it, so it might seem a bit more disappointing to you guys, but that is all locked in a little secret box, and you guys will know as we give it to you. So, from Nick West, I saw that season 10 is the final season on OTM Paranormal. Is that true? What is next for OTM Paranormal? Same scenario. Watch, find out. We have our plans. We know what we're doing. And it's all for you guys. So, trust us. Trust the process. Just wait and see. So, our next question is from Tommy, who wants to know, what's the cameraman's girlfriend like? And can we see what she looks like? She's a doll, and if she ever wants to be on camera, she can be on camera. Other than that, that's all the information I got for y'all on her. Malcolm wants to know, are you single? I prefer not to give my personal information out on the interwebs. So that's all I'm going to say on that one, and we're going to move on. King Tut 658, how much time do you spend researching things? So much time. So much time. If you guys can travel back, I don't know, we have a variety of age groups. So if you're not like in middle school yet and you're watching these videos, then you're probably not going to relate to this and prepare for the future. But if you guys can travel back to middle school and getting like a science research or a history research project, it's like that times 20. And at the weirdest hours, because you still have your life to live. You still have the videos that you're doing and making and the ones that you're preparing for. Like, those are two totally different things that you have to do. And then with that, you still have life. So, it's a lot of research. I would say for one video, I spend roughly, I want to say somewhere between 8 and 12 hours researching. And like I said, that's just very sporadically and a rough estimate. It kind of just depends on the video and what I need to know for the video. And yeah, so I would say somewhere in between like 8 and 12 hours. Just depends. I feel like this should be bagged, but it says bogged. Oh, those are 3 words. Okay, so reading tags is not my thing, guys. Moneybag God. I'm really hoping I said that right, because there's a good chance that that could also be bagged spelled wrong. English is not my thing, guys. Is there a chance that season 10 will not be the last season? Wait and find out. Wait and find out. Wait to see what happens. It's going to be exciting. That's all I gotta say. So I'm looking forward to season 10. I hope you guys are looking forward to season 10. But that's all the information you're getting on season 10 and the future of OTM Paranormal. I want to say LPR Goddess. So that's what we're going to go with. Honestly, we should probably put these names up because if I'm saying these wrong, I feel so bad. No one said I was good at talking. What's the scariest place you have ever been personally? Silver Lake Trails was sketchy. So like it wasn't paranormal scary, but it was like we were not equipped to be in Maine woods. We were roughly around a mile away from our vehicle. Like I said, English, not my thing. And we were hearing wolves. So like that was definitely sketchy. I would say that would probably be one of the scariest things I've dealt with because honestly, if I'm going to be real, not a lot of paranormal things scare me. Not a lot do. I'm very jumpy. That's a thing. I'm very jumpy, which I think makes me very entertaining to watch because people like to see other people scared. But I'm not, it doesn't scare me very easily. So I would definitely say hearing wolves and not being ready to see wolves was probably one of the scariest things I've had to deal with. Silver Lake Trails, gorgeous place. CJ, who does your content and who edits your content and does the intros? That would be my cameraman. My cameraman is absolutely fantastic. He does, I would say, a solid like 85, if not 90% of the work behind the camera. All I really do is research things and then give you the information, and that's about it. When it comes down to the real technical, that wasn't English either. When it comes down to the real technology work, like tech stuff, that's all him. I don't know how to edit. I don't. I'm not gonna pretend I do. That was never something I learned. I don't know. He's great at it though, so it works. It works. Wayne, do you ever encounter demon-like spirits in your investigations? Maybe. Maybe. Jeffrey was sketch. He was funky. So the thing is normally when I go to haunted locations, whatever is haunting there doesn't really want me there. Whether it is friendly or not friendly, and you can tell from like the vibe of the room. If you go somewhere and it's like 10 million degrees in there, you instantly break a sweat. You feel in your stomach like you have a ball of anxiety and you just don't know what to do with yourself. Like you can tell when you're not wanted there, and most of the time that is the situation. So it's really hard to tell when something was like just chilling peacefully and then you came and like disturbed it and it was like, get out of my house, versus something that's like, I am a demon and going to eat your soul. You know what I mean? Like, it's iffy. It's iffy. So I'm gonna stick with a maybe on that one. Westbound Hound. The issues with Rianne exploded pretty rapidly on both sides. Can you comment on how the whole thing affected your team as a whole? On how that affected your team as a whole. Sorry, English, once again, not my thing. So we have just moved past that. Honestly, we don't talk about it. We don't think about it. We just move past it. So that's what we're gonna do. Jen, the channel has climbed in the number of subscribers since you became the face of the channel. Has that affected your day-to-day life at all? And if so, do you have any crazy stories about people? So when it comes to my personal life, like in my hometown or in my home state, no, it really hasn't affected anything. Some people that I like grew up with or have known my whole life looked at me like, what are you doing with yourself? But it definitely has affected things when I travel. So when I leave my home state, I do get recognized every now and then. And I never know how to react. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Never in a million years would I ever think that this many people would be watching me. Would I be talking to? Would I even thought of the fact that I would have been on YouTube? So I went from just living a very, very average life to, if I travel, I'm just a tourist everywhere I go, to having at least one person be like, hey, you're that girl that does that thing with those people on that channel. And it's like, yeah, that's me, hi. So in reality of things, in person, I'm super socially awkward. And it just, the only thing that I think would really have changed due to the channel is that I have to not be socially awkward. Like, I just can't be antisocial and run away unless I'm at my house. If I'm at my house, then I will be as antisocial as I want to be. But other than that, out in public, you kind of have to be more interactive with strangers. So other than that, that's not much has changed for me. Hanger 18, Xbox or PS5? Xbox. I'm willing to have a debate about this, but I'm talking to a camera. Xbox. Don't try hard. What's your favorite scary movie? Obviously the movie I was named after. Okay, so fun fact, The Exorcist. Like, yeah, the one that you just thought of, the one with the little girl that's head goes all the way around and like projectile vomits all over the place, including on the priest, and everybody's like, oh my god! Yep, so I was named after that. Hi, nice to meet you. That's normally my icebreaker in life, and I think that has to be one of my favorite scary movies. I don't have an exact one. I love scary movies. I watch them all the time. I feel like I'm losing my shirt here. I watch them all the time, but I don't have a direct one, so I'm gonna say that's gonna be the one. Used to scare the crap out of me as a kid, though. My mother let me believe for the longest time that I was named after Ronald Reagan. Hannah R., what's the best place you have investigated? The Ohio State Reformatorium. I don't know if I said that right. I'm just really struggling with English tonight. That was definitely one of my favorite places. At first it caught me off guard because when you first walk in, it's kind of like a museum. That was different, and I was like, uh-oh, like, I'm not going to be able to do much with this. But you walk deeper in, and it was deep, and it was scary, and there was paint chipping off the walls, and floors falling through, and freaking my equipment would not stop going off, and there was so much energy, and I don't know, I loved it. It was definitely one of my favorite places I have been to. There's lots of places that I've been through so far, and I love mainly all of them, but that one has a special place in my heart forever. Wayne, how do you protect yourself from spirits that may want to inhabit you? No spirit wants to inhabit me. That's all. FS Tim, are you naturally a blonde? Yes, I am naturally a blonde. And I know that I'm gonna get comments under this video that's gonna be like, there's no way you're a natural blonde. I see your roots. I got a platinum balayage, alright? Which means, like, I got my hair lightened to an even lighter blonde because I was like, you know, some days I just have really bad brain cramps and we just need a match. No, I'm just kidding, but it was gorgeous and I loved it, and then I low-key stopped taking care of it, and then it faded back to a more yellowy blonde. So now up here I have my natural blonde color, down here I have a yellowy blonde color, and if I move my hair a lot, you can see random platinum blotches. Hair stuff. A lot of blonde going on. Imagine that. Is anyone on your team armed when you go hunting for Bigfoot? Yes. After the Silver Lake Trails incident, we do not go into Maine woods without some form of protection whatsoever. Our cameraman, 99.9% of the time, has some form of firearm on him ready to go in case an animal decides it wants to eat my face. It would be a lot less interesting to watch these videos if I did not have a face. So yeah. Salem, the most creepy moment you had in your life. Okay, So we're gonna travel back in time real quick. Little old Reagan was, I don't even know how old I was at this point. I think I had like just turned 10, roughly. And I was home all by myself, and I was like, I'm gonna fold the towels. Like, I'm gonna be a good daughter, and I'm gonna help my family out, and I'm gonna fold the towels. So I folded the towels, and I started bringing them upstairs to my bathroom, when the first thing I felt was like a light pull on my shirt, and I didn't think anything of it. We had cats, all right, and they weren't regular cats, okay? They were like crackhead cats. They were always jumping from freaking curtains to couches to walls to trying to like attack you for no reason. It was like Spider-Man had inhabited their souls. So I didn't think anything of it. I was like, all right, something pulled on my shirt. What about it? I kept walking up the stairs. I had arms full of towels. I don't know what I had ignored. It did not enjoy the fact that I had ignored it. It grabbed the top half of my shirt. Like, I've always had fairly long hair, so it went from my shirt and my hair and just yanked me down the stairs. And I was not very large at the time, so your girl went flying down the stairs. I landed on my head. It really hurt, and I wanted to cry, but I didn't. I was too afraid to cry, and all I could think about was if I was in a horror movie right now, I would be dying because I'm not getting my butt off of the floor and out the door. I'm sitting here trying to find what the hell just did that. I need to move. So I got up, and I ran very fast outside, and then stood in the middle of my parking lot thinking, what the hell do I do now? Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I didn't have them. Right? We don't have those in Maine. I turned into the Ghostbuster. What happened? I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. But it definitely scared me. I stayed outside until my family got home, and then none of them believed me. And, yeah. I, didn't go upstairs for 2 weeks. I slept on the couch. I believe that's all of my questions. And small story time, unless you have anything else. Do you have anything else? I don't have anything else. Alrighty, y'all. So that is the end of our Q&A. Stay tuned for next week. We will have a gorgeous finale ready for y'all. It has been great talking to you guys, and I hope everyone has a fantastic night. Bye.